Well, the dreaded middle airplane seat. I know we all hate it. It's about to get an upgrade. Thanks to a new design by startup engineering firm Molon Labe, middle seat passengers on 50 mystery planes will get their own armrest space, plus 2 additional inches of seat width as early as 2020. Joining us now to discuss is founder and CEO Hank Scott. We also have Yahoo Finance's Alexis Keenan joining us today. Hank, first I want to talk to you a little bit. I know you're in the seat right now. Can you just quickly show us actually how it works? It's slides, I believe.
We do have a version that slides, which it was the original design, and its aim in life was to take the aisle seat and slide it over the top of the middle seat and make the aisle wider during passenger loading and unloading. About 2 years ago, we decided to put that one on the back burner and jump over to this design that looks exactly the same in flight, and this has the staggered layout. So all our seats have this patented staggered layout. And the idea is that the middle seat is slightly lower and the aisle and window seat are slightly higher. That allows people to have a bit more lateral space. So the middle seat is 5 inches wider at the shoulders. The other 2 seats are standard 18-inch wide seat you find on any aircraft. But when someone sits in the seat next to you, they are slightly forward and they are slightly higher. And so I get to spread a little more and they get to spread a little more.
Hank, Alexis Keenan from Yahoo Finance here. So who are going to be the passengers that get to use these seats in the first place? I know it's a mystery airline. You say it's a North American airline. Any clue as to where we can get these tickets and get these middle seats?
April next year, we should be flying. Now that we've achieved FAA certification a month ago, we are now cleared to offer the seats for flight to airlines. And we've been working with a couple of airlines for about 7 months now to optimize the colors, the layout, and everything that they want to have for the launch.
So this project was born out of a passion project of yours that really was not necessarily about bringing extra revenue to the airline so that they could push over one seat and add some aisle space for passenger efficiency. Tell us about that.
So yeah, the original concept we called the side slip seat, and its aim in life was to allow the low-cost carriers to get back in the air. When they're on the ground, they're chewing fuel, they're chewing energy, they're wasting time, and they're not flying, they're not generating revenue. And so the slowest part of a turnaround is how fast the people get on and off the plane. So what we wanted to do was offer the side slip seat, which allows a passenger to slide this seat over the top, and you end up with an aisle going from 20 inches to 42 inches wide. People get on and off faster. And there's a law of diminishing returns. As each passenger gets on, they slide the seat into place and they sit in it. But it's still faster than any other loading technique. And a byproduct of that design is we had to have the staggered layout. And so a couple of years ago, we decided, let's sell the staggered layout, the non-sliding seat. And then when the airlines are comfortable that we're supporting them and the passengers are happy, we'll upsell the sliding version of the seat. It may just be a couple of rows at the front, which would help with people, for instance, people in wheelchairs or people of restricted mobility to get down the aisle more easily. Or it may be the entire aircraft, so that an airline that really wants to add an extra flight per day do that by saving 10 minutes of every turnaround.
So
most airlines are running about $100 a minute when they're on the ground in airside costs.
So Hank, I was reading that this is mainly for domestic flights right now within North America and the United States. I'm wondering when we're going to see these seats on international flights, and will they be any different than the ones you've made for the domestic flights?
So we do have a version called the S2, and it's basically got the same staggered layout, but obviously more padding. And this one has recline and the largest IFE screens you're ever going to see on an economy class seat. Our middle seat IFE screens, the TV screens, are 18.5 inches diagonally, and the aisle and window seat are running at 15.6 inches. Because we have the staggered layout, we can increase the size of the seat back, and that allows us to put bigger TV screens. So the S2 is under development right now, probably about 2 years before we see it flying.
Hank, you said you had to go out and do a Series A of fundraising. Why?
Honestly, this industry is a hard nut to crack. There's a lot of big folks in there. And so we got into this industry because we hated flying. We weren't planning to become a company making a lot of money. We just thought, here's a great idea. Can someone please grab it and run with it? That didn't happen. So we just kept going. And now we've got manufacturing partners, Primus Aerospace in Colorado, who have been building seat components for 25 years. They have jumped in with us, and they are helping us build these seats to deliver to our customers. But yeah, it was your standard startup. I never wanted to be involved in a startup. I just wanted more space on a plane.
All right, Hank Scott and Molon Labe, thank you so much for joining us. Alexis Keenan, thank you for joining us as always.